telling you guys right now, mark the date, 7th of February, FC Barcelona are going to be winning the treble. Because since the start of the new year, bro, since the start, when we return back to our home, the Spotify Camp Nou, the levels that we have been playing at, bro, I don't think there is any team in world football that can beat us in our home. The Camp Nou is literally a fortress. And it's not even 50% done. Imagine when more fans start to come in, the atmosphere keeps on getting better. Because today, we beat Mallorca 3-0. But before we talk about that, I just want to thank you guys for all the love and support that you guys have been showing me, man. Bro, we've been taking over the YouTube scene. And let's carry on, man. The job is not done yet because, like I said, guys, we are going to be building the greatest community here on YouTube. So make sure to like the video right now. Listen, I've been setting you guys a like target of 150. You guys get it sometimes. You guys don't get it. Most of you all the time forget. So right now, if you guys haven't, just click on the like button. Also, comment down your thoughts on this game. Who was your man of the match? And also, remember, hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell. So every time I do post, you guys will be the first to be notified. And we're on the road to 10K subs. Let's get that done as soon as possible. But back to the game. Barcelona beating Mallorca 3-0. Now listen, I don't know what the problem is with Barcelona. I just want to get this out of the way with first of all, yeah? Barcelona in the first half and Barcelona in the second half are two completely different teams. What Hansi Flick says to the team during halftime, I genuinely want to know, because every single game now, it feels like when they come out in the second half, they're pressing, they're attacking, they're winning the ball back so quickly after they lose it. It looks like two completely teams. Listen, Barcelona in the first half look like an average team. Barcelona in the second half, bro, they are a problem, not for us, but for the opposing team. And exactly the same thing happened today. Listen, the first half, it was very frustrating. We had a few glimpses of moments here and there. Marcus Rashford had an incredible shot. He had an incredible performance today. And there were other moments here and there. But once again, Rashford cutting in from that left-hand side, just taking a shot, because nothing else was seeming to work out. It rebounds a few times from the Mallorca defender onto Dani Olmo, and then it ends up with Lewandowski. And then listen, that finish wasn't easy because there were like 4 different players around him in such a congested space. He somehow manages to find a way out, and then he just slides it into that bottom right-hand corner. And bro, that was incredible goal. And that just set the tone of the rest of the game, because Mallorca, in what, the first 10-15 minutes, I think they had a big chance which was created by our former player from La Masia, Jan Virgili, of course. He was playing a few 1-2s here and there. He plays it across to Murici, who is a very big problem. If you know, you know. He is one of La Liga's like players. He just doesn't get to the ball quick enough, and then he hits it off target. Apart from that, I don't think Mallorca had any big chance. Of course, they had one later on in the second half. Jean Garcia saves it incredibly. But apart from that, the first half was very dull, very dry, apart from the goal that we scored and the chance that Mallorca, of course, created. Lewandowski put us 1 goal up. And I think now that means he is the top goal scorer for Barcelona in La Liga. Well, joint top goal scorer alongside Ferran Torres. 10 goals with so much limited minutes. Like, this is what I say about Lewandowski. I know age is starting to slowly catch up to him, which is very unfortunate. But how many strikers in world football are there actually better than him, man? He's so good. I love him to bits, man. And when the day does come where he eventually does leave, honestly, I'll be heartbroken, because I absolutely adore him. He's such an incredible footballer. Like I said, man, I love him so much. And then second half starts, and then like once the second half starts, like I just mentioned to you guys, Barcelona are a completely different team. And it's all thanks to one man, or should I say one kid. Lamine Yamal. I don't know what more can I say that hasn't already been said about this guy. It feels like I say this every single week, but what more can I say? The level that he is playing at right now, there is no footballer in the world that can even touch his laces, let alone lace his boots. Do you guys understand how good this is? I normally don't do this. When I talk about match reviews, I just talk about the players just by themselves. But just look at his recent form. Mallorca today, Albacete, Elche, Copenhagen, Real Oviedo, Real Sociedad, Racing Santander, even against Real Madrid in the Spanish Super Cup final. He's been playing at a level that isn't normal. And it's starting to get scary, because he mentioned it on a live stream with his best friend and cousin. He said, you're not going to see the Lamine Yamal that you saw against Inter Milan at the end of last season, at the beginning of this season, because there's no point in me wasting all my energy. I have to conserve it to when the season actually matters, the second half of the season, when La Liga is starting to get tired. Once we start entering the knockout stages of the Champions League, once we start getting into the domestic finals, we saw in the Spanish Super Cup final, we're starting to see in the Copa del Rey, we're in the semi-finals. That's when he needs to hit the next level, and that's exactly what he's doing. Like today again, his goal. People said last season he didn't deserve to win the Ballon d'Or because he only scored 9 league goals. Well, he's already scored 10 league goals. And the goal that he scored today, did you guys see where? From which position? Look at where he is. From outside of the box. That's like a Rafinha finish. And you guys know Rafinha is one of the best ball strikers in the world, in my opinion. Lamine Yamal took that out straight from Rafinha's textbook. The way he just it's not a knuckleball, but the way he just hits it so perfectly into the bottom right-hand corner. The goalkeeper, Leo Roman, we all know what he did last time he played against us. He had no chance of saving it. The ball was past him before he could even move. That's how incredibly he put power into it and placement. It was an incredible finish, and that practically killed off the game for Barcelona. And Lamine Yamal was once again at the heart of it. If we have this guy in our team, there is no club in world football that I fear. I do not care who it is. Arsenal, Real Madrid, Man City, Bayern Munich. Like I said, as long as we have this kid, I do not care who we have. Another person that I want to talk about today, I saw Marcus Rashford. I thought he was absolutely incredible. Like I mentioned, in the first half, it felt like he was the only player that wanted to do something. He was coming in, he took an incredible shot. He was so close to scoring, and then he was like, okay, let me keep on doing it. He did the exact same thing, which resulted in Robert Lewandowski goal. He was so close to scoring a free kick. I saw he hit the top right-hand corner. Jules Koundé then gets the rebound. He crosses it back into the box. Yamal misses an open goal, unfortunately. But yeah, Rashford, apart from that, I think he was absolutely incredible. We need more performances like this. And is it a coincidence once he got a trim, he looked fresher on the pitch as well. Another player I want to talk about is this man right here. The man that scored our third goal, scoring his first ever professional goal for Barcelona. Marc Bernal. What a goal that was. It's scary. It is scary because I know since he's come in to first team dynamics, he's been playing as a number 6, as a CDM. But during his time in La Masia, what if I actually told you he was playing more as an advanced midfielder? He was actually a number 8 and a number 10. And we saw exactly that today. The way he was running in behind the defense, the pace first of all, it was incredible. And then that little shimmy, that little fake shot he does with the outside of his left foot, he completely sends the defender to the shot, and then he just places it into the near post. Bro, who the hell are you, Marc Bernal? We got a 6'4" CDM playing like Lionel Messi. What the hell is La Masia? Bro, I genuinely don't know, man. I'm speechless. And the way he celebrates it, I saw, like I mentioned, it was his first ever professional goal. I remember he scored a goal at the beginning of the season, but I think that was against Como. Correct me if I'm wrong. And that was in the Jean Gamper Trophy, so that's not officially counted as a professional goal. But this one, of course, was his first ever goal for Barcelona. And what an incredible goal it was. Just looking at this stat right here, goals in the league this season. Marc Bernal has one. Rodrigo has one also. We're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep our mouths zipped. But yeah, Marc Bernal coming on, incredible goal from him. Dani Olmo also managed to get 2 assists. I think a lot of Barcelona fans, especially at the beginning of the season, I remember after that PSG performance, totally gave up on him. I know the frustration was there, missing big chances, but remember at the end of the day, that was a Champions League phase game. He somewhat sort of found a new position, that Pedri position, if you want to call it, in the double pivot alongside somebody else, instead of playing us a 10. Listen, it's a good shout. It's good to have squad depth. And like I said, ever since Pedri's been injured, he's been forced to play deeper, and he's been playing at an incredible level. Now, he also got 2 assists and actually was awarded the Man of the Match award on FootMob. So listen, Pedri, you're not going to be walking back into the team. Of course, Frenkie de Jong was unfortunately suspended and Pedri was injured, so that resulted in Marc Casado starting. Again, Jules Koundé, I think, is the weakest link in our team right now. I don't know what was happening, especially to him in that first 20 minutes of the game. It wasn't even Jan Vigili. like playing at an incredible level. It was just Jules Koundé just sleeping. I don't want to see that, man, because I absolutely adore the guy, especially his goal last year in Copa del Rey final. But if he carries on playing like this, we might need to be looking at a new right back this summer. And I hate to say that, but Pau Kubasi, absolutely. This guy is too good, man. Eric Garcia, once again, incredible. Balde, great in my opinion. Joan Garcia, that save changed our lives, man. We have forgotten so badly how it feels to have a world-class keeper. I love you, Joan Garcia. You are so good. And as for Hansi Flick, man, listen, the greatest manager of all time, the greatest manager in the world, bro. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, guys, bro. But I just love him. The way he sets up his team is great. And now, with that win, it makes us go, of course, increase our lead at the top of the table. Back to 4 points. Real Madrid, of course, have a very tough game away at Valencia, at the Mestalla. Of course, Valencia, their form has been somewhat iffy. 2 wins in the last 5. They also got 2 losses, but Valencia are away at Mestalla. Real Madrid, of course, do not have Jude Bellingham, Vinny Jr., Rodrigo. So it's going to be a bit tough for them, but hopefully they can drop points so we can keep on extending the lead at the top of the table, because the quicker La Liga is done, the better for us, because we can then focus on the Champions League, on the most important games, and even the Copa del Rey final. But our next game is actually against Atletico Madrid in the semi-finals of the Copa del Rey. So it's not going to be a league game once again. It is going to be a semi-final away at the Wanda Metropolitano. So yeah, it is going to be a big game. But I'll see you guys in that match review. Hopefully we can get the win then I saw. But the most important thing is we get the win today. We keep on stacking them 3 points up. Get this league done as soon as possible. And yeah, man, I appreciate you guys all watching till the end of the video. If you still are proper guys, listen, remember, like I said, 150 likes. Can we get that like target? Also, comment down your thoughts. Who was your man of the match? Guys, I want to see right now in the comments, who was your man of the match? Also, subscribe. We're on the road to 10k subscribers. Let's get it done as soon as possible and hit the notification button. So every time I do post, Barcelona get another 3 posts against Mallorca. But that's it for today. I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace.